Hi guys, it's Miss Allie again. How are you today? Today we're going to be doing an art project that is based on the Three Little Pigs. So let's do it. For this project, you can use a variety of different things. I'm going to do a pig and the big bad wolf, and I'm going to do one with paint and one with markers. Either works. If you need paint, I bought my paint at the dollar store. They have all the colors you could ever need in these perfect size little bottles, along with every other thing you could need to paint. I'm going to be using a sponge brush. If you're choosing to use markers because you don't have paint or don't want to use paint, you're going to need the color pink and brown if you're choosing to do the big bad wolf as well. I'm also going to be using some pom-poms. I'm also going to be using some googly eyes. You're also going to need a piece of pink paper and brown paper, or if you don't have colored paper, you can use white paper and just color it. You'll also need glue and scissors. So the first one I'm gonna make is my little piggy. So what do I need on my little piggy? Let's see. I know there's 3 of them in our story, but I'm only going to make 1 this time. So I'm looking at my piggies, and all of their faces look very similar, right? They all have ears, they all have eyes, they all have a nose, and they all have a big smile on their face. Let's check. Do they all look like that? Yes, they do. So I'm gonna make my piggy look just like that. Your first step, if you're using markers, is going to be to color your paper plate. Now that I have my paper plate colored, you can choose, if you have a plate like mine and you're using the back because the front is plastic, you can choose to either cut this part off or you can continue to color all the way around so that your whole plate is pink. So my next step after I've colored is I'm gonna add his eyes. So I'm gonna take my googly eyes and I'm gonna decide where I want to put them first. So let's see. That looks good. Now I'm gonna use my glue stick to glue on these eyes. So I'm gonna put some glue right on the paper plate where I want my eye to go, and then pop that on. There's my eyes. And I'm gonna push on both sides and make sure that they are stuck. All right, there's my eyes. Now what else does my piggy need? We have his eyes. Should we do his nose next? Let's do his nose. So I have my pom-poms and I'm gonna use those as my nose today. If you do not have pom-poms, you can use another marker or a crayon or whatever you have around the house. Even a bottle cap would work. So for this, I'm gonna line it up. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna line up where his nose is gonna go. Should I use 2 pom-poms or 1 pom-pom? Let's do 2. Piggy. Oink. Oink, oink, oink. Now how am I gonna do his mouth? He needs a big smile on his mouth. I'm going to use a black marker to make my smile. And I'm gonna make my piggy smile really big because he's really happy. My piggy looks silly. What is my piggy missing? Let's look. We have our eyes, we have our nose, we have our smile. He can't hear. What about his ears? Let's glue on his ears. I took my pink paper and I cut 2 triangles, and I'm going to use those as my piggy's ears. There's my piggy! To finish off my piggy, I'm gonna take this pink bendy straw and I'm going to make a tail. So I made sure to stretch it all the way out so the bendy part is all the way stretched, and then I'm gonna cut that part off so that I'm just gonna use the part that's bendy. Then I'm gonna use my finger and I'm gonna wrap my straw around it, and I made a little piggy tail. So for this part you will need tape. So I'm going to decide where I want my piggy tail, and then on the back I'm going to tape it to the paper plate. Like so. And then in the front you can adjust your piggy tail. You can make it really long or you can curl it up. And there's our piggy. When you're all done, you'll have a wolf and a piggy. And then you can use these to retell our story and tell what did the wolf do to the little piggies' houses. Did he do a nice thing or a not so nice thing? Have fun doing this art project. Bye guys.